underneath the soil or hidden in the ground. There's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.
Hello and welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland from here at the Bottle Tip in Fife. Tell you what, it's the first day of the year I felt a real nip in the air like winter's coming. It's the start of autumn, which is bizarre considering it was so warm recently by a heat wave, and now all of a sudden I can actually feel that little nip in the air. Anyway, enough talking, let's get digging. Once again, get all the stone capping at the top, which is a good sign. That means it's fresh underneath. So yeah, this is good, let's keep going. What a beautiful thing fresh ash is when it comes out. See the contrast there? This is all lovely, crumbly, fresh ash. So that's it, I'm just touching it now. Been through a layer of rubble and bricks and now into this. So, happy days. Just had this. First bottle I think is actually plain. I don't think it's anything too exciting, however, it is a lovely colour. Don't think it's got any writing on it though. Nah. It is a really nice colour though, look at that green colour. Alright, off to a start, let's keep going. First leaves of autumn coming down now. All the brown ones are from last year, these greener ones, well that's this year. Just found a furniture polish. Nothing on that I don't think. Sorry though, bit of a stoneware for a second bottle isn't bad. And a sauce as well, just behind that stoneware. Nice colour though, plain unfortunately, but just starting out, so let's see what we find later. But look at the colour of the base there, that's lovely. That's really nice. Okay, let's keep going. Just like this. Big old plain square jar, I like these jars though. I reuse them. You might see when I'm repairing things, I use these. I put water in them when I'm painting and sculpting. Yeah, they're cool, I like them. Nice. Just had this. It's a tiny little plate. I don't think it's got anything on it from what I can see. Might have a maker. No. I guess it's from a doll's house. Super cool. I'm sure that Sarah will love this. Lovely little find this. Cool. Let's keep going. You won't be able to see it, but there's a wee mouse over there at the bottom of that tree. I'm going to try and film it. Scurried off now. Hope I got that. Just had this. It's medicine I think. Plain. Aqua but green in colour. It's really nice actually. And it's really sparkly, that'll clean up so well. It's the kind of thing that we'll put on Etsy, so look out for it. Not sure what this is to be honest. It's like a little, I don't know, I would say it looks like a bell ink but it's not. It's got a ground top. That's a strange one, I've not seen one of them before. Yeah, so it's old. If it's been ground on the top, it wasn't formed like that, they actually ground the top away. So it would have been burst at the top. Speaking of which, I also had a little burst lip. Don't know, medicine or something. I think it's clear glass though, which is quite unusual as well, so that's cool. Two nice wee finds there. Just had another furniture polish. Still haven't found another knock like Sarah's one. Not sure if I ever will, but I'll try. There you go. Another little furniture polish. Lovely jubbly. And right beside the furniture polish, this, which is a nice little sauce bottle. Very nice indeed. Nice colour. Shame there's nothing on it. I remember I found the one that said white on it. I haven't found ones like that before or since. So anyway, this is nice. Let's keep going. Just had this. Is it going to be one of those Judge brand? Actually, I don't think it is. I think it's just plain. Looks like it's still got the polish inside it though. Hat polish. Well, it would be if it was a Judge brand anyway. See that? The black stuff inside. Original contents. Nice to see that. Lovely little recess in the bottom there. Alright, let's keep going. Just found an absolute belter. Hey! This is a local ammonia from Leaving. Look at the colour. Look at that green. Oh wow. I've got some from this company. I'm not sure if I've got this exact type. But I love finding these bottles. They're just so nice. Garrett is the company. Doesn't seem to be damaged. Sort of blob top style. Can't tell if that's machine made or not. I think it actually is a machine made one, this one. But it's a very early machine made one. That is an absolute belter. Local poison ball. Don't mind if I do.
Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Through the fields and woodland, with trusted spade in hand, bramble, rose and hawthorn are spread across the land. But when we feel the nettle sting,
Alright, just had this. It's a nice Rosie's bottle. Rosie's lime juice. Stunning bottles, they always clean up so well. Absolutely lovely. Is it drippy lippy? Yes, it's a drippy lippy. Oh, that's awesome. Such a beautiful bottle. Check it out. All the detail in there and the leaves, the flowers. Absolutely stunning. Love it. Just had this. It's a nice wee Valentine's meat juice. My mum loves these bottles, although she's now got enough of them, she says, so we'll whack this on the Etsy. They really clean up well and they're great for putting little flowers in, which is what she does with them. Yeah, that's a belter. Really chuffed with that. All right. Just had this. Nice wee ink. Lovely. Brush slip. Seems to be in good order. Very nice indeed. And that'll be me before lunch. So let's have a lunchtime roundup, shall we? Lunchtime roundup. Now what have we got here? There's 3 jars, but this one's interesting because it's been used for painting green paint. And so is this one because it's been used for painting white paint. It seems that they recycled these, which is really good. Or reused them. Even better. Anyway, a couple of stoneware polish bottles. A couple of heartbreakers. This would have been a Whitbreads of London. I didn't break it, you can see the roots going through. And a Dundee Marmalade, that would have been lovely as well. Large size, I think, as well. I've not had one of those yet. This is a caster, I think. Wheel off of some sort of, maybe a table or a chair or something. Sauce bottle here. Plain. It's a lid, which I can't really read at the moment, but it is a lid. Slightly melted bottle here. I don't know if it says something there. I think it might do actually. Probably one of those Castle bottles. Have a look at that a bit later. Another plain sauce. Panel bottle. Nice wee ink. Big square jar with a drippy lippy. This is a really nice bottle. It's a shame that it's got nothing on it. It's a shame it's not like a embossed bottle or a acid etched one or something. Plain medicine. Lovely wee saucer for Sarah. She'll love this. That's cool. She's got a collection of wee things like that, which is really good. This, don't know what this is. It's got the ground top I showed you earlier. Valentine's meat juice. Always love to find these. They're cool. And this, which is a great big Rosie's bottle with a drippy lippy. Always nice to find these. Lovely. But the best find so far, certainly for me, is this local green poison bottle. That's a belter, I love that. So yeah, that's a good start. Let's hope we get even better finds in the afternoon. Here's to round 2. Indecisive. There's something here. Don't know if it's whole. Let's find out. Hey! Yes, it is. Oh, there's something else in there as well. Hang on a minute. Oh, no way. Just turning you round. That's not another cream pie, is it? Surely not. Lots of old cans in there that will be exploding when I touch them. This one's tougher to get out. Two! 2 Dunraggis in one. I've never had that before, ever. That's amazing. Let's get these out and cleaned up and see if they're complete. That is crazy. Okay, let's go with the first one first. This is the first one. This is mad. I've never had 2 printed stonewares come out right next to each other, ever. That's a first for Dirty Secrets of Scotland. Well, it looks like the first one is in very good order. How about the second one? Here it is. I'm looking for chips around the top, you see. And I'm not seeing any at the minute. So that would be 2 Dunraggis found at exactly the same time, in a first for Dirty Secrets of Scotland, and that definitely deserves a belter dance. Well, that's a new record. 2 printed stonewares right next to each other. That is crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm really chuffed with that. 2 lovely Dunraggis. You can see how different the prints are. Apart from anything else, that one's sort of in the middle and this one's sort of slipped down a bit. But you know, that's how it was back then. I didn't worry about things like that. That would just get through the net and would have been sent to the shops, otherwise it wouldn't have been here. So that's really cool, and it's something I'll always remember, the time that I found the 2 Dunraggis exactly the same time. Just had this. Now when I saw this, I thought, right, okay, it's one of those little hock bottles, you know the ones I mean? I get them quite a lot, but anyway, I don't think it is, because I think I saw some sort of, yeah, look, it's embossed. Let's pour away this water first. Let's have a look. What does it say? I think it says Wrexham. Wrexham Lager Beer Company Limited. Wrexham Lager Beer Company Limited, and it's got a club insignia on there. That's crazy. Not seen one of them before. It's a long way from home as well if it's from Wrexham. Nice though, I'll take it. Lovely bottle, lovely colour as well. Alright. It's the history bit. This bottle was made for the Wrexham Lager Beer Company, and I noticed at the time that it looked a lot like a German Hock bottle, and now I know why. In 1882, two Germans, Ivan Levenstein and Otto Isler, started brewing lager in Wales. Their idea was to imitate the brewing style and keeping properties of continental lagers. The two men decided to employ the Bavarian method, using naturally cold temperatures to ferment their beer, followed by the use of ice banks to store it cool enough to achieve a smooth flavour. But this method was compromised by the insufficient cooling that the ice banks gave, which led to early runs of Wrexham Lager being subpar compared to European competitors' products. Enter German-born industrialist Robert Graeser, who solved the issue by introducing refrigeration, at the cost of handing him a share of the business. Initially, sales of their dark lager rose, which gave the new brewers the confidence to brew their first pale lager, and so Wrexham Lager was born. The success, though, was short-lived, as local ale producers started competing heavily on price, as well as limiting sales of any competitors' products in their brewery-tied outlets. The Wrexham Brewery soon faced liquidation. Then, Robert Graeser took full ownership of the company and aimed his attention at the export market under the new Ace of Clubs brand. He forged connections with merchants that carried and sold Wrexham Lager all over the British Empire, including India, South Africa, the Americas and Australia. Also, it was the only lager available on the infamous voyage of White Star Line's Titanic. Then, the First World War broke out. And then, a couple of decades later, a Second World War, and anti-German propaganda created a major disruption to the export trade, cutting off vital revenue for Wrexham Lager. Also, with wartime austerity measures, this saw Wrexham Lager face financial ruin. As a result, the brand was finally sold off in 1949. Fast forward a few decades under new ownership, production at its Wrexham birthplace stopped in the year 2000, and production in the UK ceased altogether in 2002. However, that wasn't the end. Recently the brand was revived once again, and Wrexham Lager is now available to drink once more. Cheers! Just had this, it's just a panel bottle, and it's not got anything on it, but it is a really, really nice shape. I like the top, double rib round the top, it's nice. What does it say on the bottom? 4226, whatever that means. If anyone knows out there, please do let me know. Just had this, it's just a little ink. Look at the neck on it though, it's crazy. Super long, they're not normally that long. Nice. They're not normally that shape either here, they're normally square. But yeah, that's a nice wee ink. Okay. Just found that in my spoil as I was walking around, stretching my back out. That would have been really cool if it was complete. Royal Doulton potteries. Very nice. Just found this, and it's broken, but you sort of make out the scene there of the grandfather clock, and I don't know, it's like a fireplace with a stove inside it. That's really nice. If that wasn't so badly broken, I would probably do something with that and cut it out. But that's it's lovely to see a little scene in history like that. That's the life they were living on that jug. Kind of cool. Bit of a heartbreaker here. It's a poison bottle, but it looks like they've written poison, because that's in larger letters, and then just written "oos" on the end in tiny little letters. Can you see that? It's maybe like someone did the design and then the boss said, "I thought you were meant to write oos on this." Oh right, oos, yeah, I forgot. It's poisonous, isn't it? Oh right, I'll just stick it on the end here. That'll be fine, nobody will notice. Had a couple of bits. Just the old furniture polish with cream, and another one of these Horlicks from Slough and Racine, Wisconsin. And I keep these because people like them. We end up sending these to America. I mean, they are pretty things. They're really, really beautiful for the bubbles and things. And got a connection with the UK and with America, so I kind of get it. So yeah, that'll be coming home. Nice. Don't know if you can see that up there. There's a bottle here as well. But I've got all this like another done ragged here. I've got the head torch on again because it makes me look cool, and also because it keeps threatening that it's going to rain, but I don't know if it's going to or not. I hope not, but we'll see. Anyway, done ragged. Let's get out. Let's hope it's whole. You see all this metal. Don't know why there's so much of it in this point. Oh, that's going to come out as well. Thinking about it. Okay, so that's a big broken bottle. We don't need that. Let's get this out though. Oh. Yay, it's whole. Unbelievable. That's the third done ragged within about, I don't know, half a metre. Two right beside each other, now this. Amazing. That's a belter. Let's get out. Here it is, folks. It's the shiniest one of them all so far. Doesn't appear to be damaged. Nope. Or is it? Nope, that's a kiln scar when they made it. When it touched the bottom of another one, you see that? It's not damage, that was in the process of making. That's amazing. Right, hold on. 1, 2, 3, done ragged. And if you didn't watch Sesame Street, then you won't get that reference. But I'm leaving it in anyway. Oh yeah, found this as well. It's one of these crazy silver polish bottles. Lovely. It's got pink stuff in it. It's weird because it's got a screw top, this. I've found one already. Actually, I think we might have sold it on Etsy, I'm not sure. Yeah, cool. Just had this. It's one of these big William Hill bottles. It's full of water as well. Tablespoons full. It's got one of these. It's got a stopper on top. You see that? If you returned it, you got a penny. The bottle and the stopper, I think. Not just the stopper, or just the bottle. It's cool. It's a big poison bottle, basically. Got a few of these now. Glasgow bottles. Not bad at all. Happy with that. Just had this. Nice wee pour and ink. Stoneware. I don't think it's stamped, or I haven't seen one anyway. Probably love it and love it if I know this tip. But it seems to be intact. No damage, which is great. Lovely little find. Got this here. I already know what it is before I wipe it down. It's a Dinaford's Magnesia. Pretty common on this tip. And it's not an old one, it's one of the more recent ones. Machine made with the circle on the bottom as well, I bet. Yep, there it is. But yeah, it's a nice bottle. It's an embossed bottle. Shame it's not a little bit older, but hey, there you go. Just found this. Half a bowl. Yep, by spongeware. 1, 2, 3 whole flowers on there. Plus, around the top there's a pattern as well. Probably made in Kirkcaldy, Medvins I would bet. That's really cool. Yeah, that'll be for kit and caboodlers then. Alright. Just had this. Heartbreaker. It is an Adamson's cod bottle. Now I've got Adamson's bottles, but I've never had the cod bottle. So this would have been my first one. However, back in the day, some kid decided they wanted the marble out of it, so Hope they enjoyed themselves with that marble. And yeah, it's just a lovely bottle anyway. I'll cut that down and I'll go into my beer glass collection. So it's a win in the end. Just had this. It's a little blackened pot. Oh, it says something on it though. It's incised, which is cool. I'll be able to read that when I have my specs on. Love these though, especially in this size. They're lovely things. It's got a nice detailing around there as well. And it's full of ash, of course. Hope it's a Scottish one. Can't really read that. Anyway, that's cool. This is pretty cool. Look at that. Must have been from a garden, I guess, from like the edge and round the lawn or whatever. That would have been absolutely stunning back in the day when it was complete. It's a part of fact now though. But yeah, it's cool. I like that. Just about to give up. So I've had enough today, I'm too tired. And then this, boop, right at the back of the hole. I just felt the fork just touches around here somewhere, so I hope I haven't damaged it. It's another, oh, is that rust? It's another Get It bottle. It's exactly the same as the other one, I think. So now I have a pair. Fantastic. And look at the colour of the green as well. It's beautiful. Local bottle. Doesn't seem to be damaged at all, which is nice. Awesome. I'll have to get this rust off though, but... Oh, well that was easy. Didn't have to wait till I got home. Look at that imprint. Wow. Cool. Oh, that is a belter. Where's the other one? Hang on. There we are. A pair. Absolute belters. Lovely.
Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Poison bottles, belt buckles, ginger beers, enamel signs. Hammer coins and Hamiltons are some of the things you might find, if you're lucky.
I hadn't realised at the time what I'd just pulled out the ground. As it turned out, this superb bottle is one of 3 large poison or ammonia bottles made for the very local to me Get It company of Leven in Fife. I already have examples of the other 2, but this was a brand new one to me, and it completes a set. So in a kind of funny way, this bottle was on my bucket list, but I didn't even know it. And in true Dirty Secrets of Scotland tradition, of course I found 2 at the same time. Seriously, you can't write this stuff. What an absolute belter indeed. And that really is it, because I'm exhausted. So let's do a full-time roundup, shall we? Full-time roundup. And this is from round 1. So you've seen all this stuff before. Just a visual recap and over to round 2. So what we got here? Got this club bottle, this Wrexham bottle. This funny silver polish stuff. This nice pornic. Nice wee Victorian marble. I would have loved to have had this bottle whole. Poisonous, but it would have just been poison, and then they wrote "oos" on the end. Big old Horlicks. Plain ink. Just a wee pot. Sarah likes these. Oops, dropped it, never mind. I'll pick it up in a minute. So this is one of these amber bottles. I've only found a larger version of this. This is the first time I've found a wee version, so quite happy with that. This for kit and caboodlers, spongeware. This is the ultimate heartbreaker. Look at that lovely pictorial. It's the market cross of the town. It's got some leaves and things on there as well. It's really, really pretty, that. It's a shame. Couple of medicines. This blacking pot. Dinnerford's Magnesia, the big old William Hill, Glasgow. Plain medicine. 1, 2, 3 of these large stoneware marmalades or jams, and 2 furniture polish. Over to Belter Alley. And here we are at Belter Alley. This is the first one that I found. Lovely local poison, ribbed green. Gerrit Son of Leven, which is nearby. Same town as the cod ball actually. The second one that I just found at the end. And then 3 cream pots in one dig. Wow. I was amazed that I had 2. And now I've got 3. 1, 2, 3 done raggets. All at one hole. Amazing. And that is the full-time roundup. You saw that in the sped up video, but on the fill-in I found this lovely little stoneware inkwell, little pork pie, and not like one I've ever seen. It's a really lovely, it's like a treacle glaze one. I half expected it to have some writing on it, but it doesn't. So that's really cool, love it. Bonus find! All filled in. Thanks for joining me on Dirty Secrets of Scotland. Had a really enjoyable dig today. I can't believe I got 3 cream pots out of one hole. That's mad. Especially because I found 2 right next to each other as well. Crazy. I really did enjoy it and I hope you did too. Until next time. If you want to help this channel grow and join us on new and exciting adventures every week, we do need your support. Every single contribution makes a difference, is hugely appreciated, and ensures the future of this channel. To show your support, please do so in the following ways. You can buy us a coffee over on Ko-fi. You can buy the treasures that we dig out the Scottish soil and also the items that we craft and create over on Etsy. And to become a patron of Dirty Secrets of Scotland and make a monthly contribution to the amount of your choice, you can do so over on patreon.com. We love making these videos for you guys. Thanks so much to our patrons and everyone that helps in making them a possibility. Finally, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It's free and it helps the channel. Here's to the next adventure. And I dare say that the next bit's coming up next. Willie's rainy day creations. Hi folks, got this beautiful Stranraer cream pot. Lovely. Got it in the Highlands the last time I was up there digging. One of my favourite cream pots this type. Problem is, as you can see, there's damage here. And it's a crack that runs all the way down there. All the way around the back. And so yeah, it's a pretty serious crack. Aside from that, it's gorgeous. It's completely pristine. It's just in really nice condition. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this open here to about there, and then cut it from about there to about there, and then I'm going to glue it, and then I'm going to fill it. And the reason I'm doing it that way is I don't want to go near this print. I want to keep that completely original, so I can get around that by gluing the top and gluing around here, and that will stabilize the whole thing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. It should be good fun. Okay, here we have it, and here's my rotary tool. As I said, I'm just going to cut this open now to about there, and then stop. I'll turn around and I'll cut from about there till about here, and then I'll stop. Let's do that. Okay, that's what I wanted to do, just get enough room in there so I can get the glue in to glue it back together and keep it solid, and then fill it and then paint it. Okay, here it is. Big horrible cuts in it. Looks pretty horrible just now. Sounds terrible. Hear that rattle? It won't sound like that when I'm finished though. So what I'm going to do now is mix up the Araldite, which is 2-part epoxy glue that I use, and put it in there with a cocktail stick, and then I'll leave it overnight to set. So let's do that. That's the glue in there. Just put it in, wiped off the excess. Now I need to leave it overnight to cure, and that will hopefully be completely hardened and completely solid again. Here it is, all glued up. That is a nice sound. That means it's true. It's been held together here and also all the way down here. So the bit in the middle, it really doesn't matter because it's been completely held at both sides. So now I can fill this and sand it back and then paint it. So yeah, let's get sculpting. Millipat, 2-part epoxy putty, mix it together and off we go. So, Millipat is now mixed. Need to get it in here, and leave it a little bit proud because then you can sand it back. If you don't do that, you end up with a recess and we don't want that. So now we're going to fill this as well, and in here. Let's do that. Okay, I'm happy with that. As you can see, it's proud all the way around, everywhere. So that it can be sanded back and hopefully it'll look great, and then I can just paint it and then glaze it. So yeah, that needs to dry overnight and the next step will be sanding. Okay folks, here we have the cream pot. It's all hard now and ready to be sanded back. Looks like she's been in the wars, but I've just put a little bit of tape on her to protect her because I don't want her getting all scratched up. So first off, let's get the 100 grit sandpaper and make a start. Okay, here she is. Looks so much better and, more importantly, solid again. Ringing true, that's what we wanted. So now I just need to paint all of this in, try and match this colour, and hopefully she'll look as good as new with a coat of glaze. So yeah, let's do that. Here's the colours that I think I'll need to match this base colour, but I'm going to mix them over there in the window in the full light, otherwise I'll get it wrong. I always do, so I've got to do it in the full light, mix them, come back, and then I'll show you what I've come up with. Okay, I've mixed all this. I forgot about the black and the yellow, but I've added them. Mixed this through. It looks pretty good to me, but unless I put it on the pot I won't be able to tell, so I've got to do that next. Always slightly nerve-wracking this bit, but let's get started. Nope, it's wrong. So I need to mix it again. I think I just need to add a little bit more dark colour. Possibly a little bit of green. Back to the drawing board. Okay, I switched plates. I was on this one. I've moved over to this one. So this one on the right is now my sort of paint palette, and this is my mixing plate. I think I've pretty much got it. I'm not sure until I put it on though. So let's try that again. Round 2. Trying to get it quite thin, the paint, and well spread onto the brush. Let's try again. Well, it's better, but it's still too light. So again, wipe it off. More black. Okay, third time lucky, I hope. Tough one, this one. Okay, I'll let that dry and come back and have a look at it. Okay, I'm much happier with that. So I'm now going to go ahead and paint in this little line here, and the rest I'll do with a sponge. Okay, quite happy with that. Looks a bit weird just now because there's texture you can see, rough texture, but that'll go away when the glaze goes on there. So hopefully that'll do it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the colour match, so let's see how it goes with the glaze. There she is. Quite happy with that. Certainly looks better than having a great big chunk out of here and a crack all the way down here. Yeah, that'll go happily in my display now, and I'll take some pictures for you now.
Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.
So I'm going to go over there. So I'm going to go over there to the window. Jack's barking. So I'm going to go over there to the window, mix. Jack's still barking. So I'm going to go over there to the window to mix the colour, and now Jack's barking again.